We are currently sailing into Victoria, British Columbia. You can see some of the city in the background. I'll turn the camera around to let you see what I'm seeing during our sailing. From a distance away, I can see another cruise ship already docked, but it is still too far to be really able to tell which ship it is. We've also been welcomed by plenty of seagulls. They seem to like the lifeboat below us, and sometimes they land on our balcony rails too. I'm a little concerned that one will fly right into the cabin one of these days, so I am sure to keep our door closed when I'm on the balcony. As we get closer, I recognize that it is one of the luxury ships of the Silver Sea brand. I'm wondering if we will get into that little slot beside that ship, or if we're docking elsewhere. Time will tell. I thought we were going to be docking maybe to the right of Silver Seas, but it looks like there'll be the dock between us, and we will be docking to Silver Seas left. I see the Breakwaters Lighthouse, and as I zoom in, I can watch people watching us. They really had to walk a distance to get out on this pier for the view they're getting. And I understand that that walk is one of the things people really enjoy doing here in Victoria. There are supposed to be some nice murals to view along the way. The docking process always fascinates me, and I love to watch it. This small boat is waiting to help our ship dock. The longshoremen are getting ready to receive the ropes. Look right here. This man is holding a pole toward our ship, presumably to grab the rope from the ship. They will line up their boat so they can receive the ship's rope, and then they'll take that over to the workers that are waiting to tie us off. I went up to the very front of our ship outside of the solarium in order to get a bird's eye view and figure out the lay of the land. Looks like we will exit through this building with the Canada sign. This lot has the motor coaches all lined up for the cruise ship excursions. There are some pedicabs lined up over here and taxis beyond them. Looks like the port to downtown shuttles may be lining up right there. I will definitely want to find out more details about those options for you. Back at my balcony, I can see that they have finished securing the ship now. The gangway is set and guests have started debarking the ship. Our ship is only here from 5 until 10 p.m., so we decided to book a ship's excursion to make the most of our time. Experience Victoria. It says to meet on the pier at 7:30 p.m. By the time we exit the ship, other people are already returning. We entered this building. I was surprised that it was pretty much an open space and did not have shopping in here. Upon exiting the building, I found that the directional signage is very clear. On the back side of the terminal building, there's a visitor information center with lots of brochures and maps, a gift shop, a currency exchange, and an ATM if you're needing some Canadian currency. I will show you a little more around the immediate port area, but first, let me invite you to subscribe. If you find my videos helpful at all, then your subscription will tell YouTube that they need to send my videos out to more people. Doesn't cost you anything, but it sure helps me a lot. If you're not sure how to subscribe, all you have to do is click the little icon of me below this video, above the comment section. And if you're not on a phone, if you're on a different device, there is probably going to be a little subscribe button in the corner. But if not, you can go on YouTube and search Shirley's Journeys, that's with the apostrophe S, and it should bring up my little icon there for you to subscribe. Thanks so much in advance. Normally, there would be all kinds of tour opportunities for sale right here, but it looks like the first guests disembarking already snapped those up. It said there are horse trolleys, rickshaws, and pedicabs. I do still see some taxis across the way, and there's some information about the port shuttle. What I thought was a shuttle bus parked outside the visitor center was actually a coach contracted to the Silver Seas ship. But they do offer a shuttle here at the port. At the time of recording, the round-trip shuttle is $15, and you board it here. I finished looking around the immediate area, and soon it was time to make our way to the excursion. Taking a quick turn at my picture behind the giant frame, and then loading our very nice motor coach for the excursion tour. Our bus drives right beside the harbor walk. That is a lovely place to walk. Lots of seating along the way and even some access points to the shoreline. There's an entrance to the Holland Point Park for people who are continuing their walk along the water. We turn away from the harbor area and drive along Beacon Hill Park. There's a children's petting farm and lots of ducks and peacocks wandering at will all around the park. Beautiful wooded trails are here at Beacon Hill Park, and there's a lake where lots of ducks and geese gather. And during the heat of the day, our guide said they often see turtles sunning on a log. The beautiful rock bridge is the Emily Carr Rock Bridge featured in a Hallmark movie. If I had lots of time here in Victoria, I could really see myself enjoying a full day of strolling and enjoying the nature and picnicking in this park. We drove through several of the downtown streets, admiring the architecture, the local businesses, and murals. Then we stopped at the Fisherman's Wharf area and had a chance to get out to walk around and enjoy the views. Here we saw some really old totems. Back on the bus, we start driving back toward our ship, and I believe I got some of the prettiest photos at sunset right here from the bus, and it was just a gorgeous drive. My plan is to see if I can get some additional tourist information to share with you once I am back at the port. And soon we are back, since it's only about 1 kilometer from the Fisherman's Wharf to the port. When I first came off the ship, the pedicab drivers were all gone, but they have returned now. One of them gave me her card for future reference. I saw someone just arriving from a rickshaw tour. I didn't get to speak to the operator, but the guests were laughing and appeared to have had a great time. If we look on Google Maps, we can see that they say it is about a 15-minute walk from the pier to Fisherman's Wharf. Or, if you walk along the harbor, like my bus drove, to Holland Point Park, it is also about 1 kilometer or a 15-minute walk. Continuing on that path, you could walk through a lot of Beacon Hill Park, making the loop by that children's farm. If you make that full loop and a return trip, it would probably take me a little over an hour at my walking pace. But I know myself, so I would allow at least 2 hours because I'm likely to stop every now and then and just soak it all in. One last chance for a photo op here in Victoria before getting back on the Quantum of the Seas for our last night on board this wonderful Alaska journey. My next adventure is going to take us to Iceland. A whole different experience, a different cruise line, a different ship, and lots of things to see. Watch for some video posts coming soon. This is Shirley with Shirley's Journeys, and I hope all of your journeys are pleasant ones.